finding star qualities within yourself. All around us is people who highlight to us what we like in life, what our qualities are, what we resonate with. And so to really find out what your star qualities are and to do more of that, which aligns you with the universe and aligns you to, and helps you to enjoy life, just choose like 5 people off YouTube. And then try and look into what you like about them. And once you find out what you like about them, you'll realise that it's what you like about yourself. It's like a mirror image, really. And this is also another thing that most people sometimes do when they look in the mirror and they try to reflect and work out what it is they like about themselves and this, that and the other. I mean, it can also be used to find out what you don't like about yourself as well, because certain parts of what people do. But really, it should be focusing on the good parts and the positive. So, so I've come up with a list of just 5 that are on my list of subscribers that I subscribe to, and then I just went through what it is about them and it was quite interesting, really, because the same sort of things kept cropping up, which then highlighted to me what resonated with me and what I liked about myself as well. So this is quite a little exercise, but at the same time, it's quite revealing that there's messages all around you all the time, in the people you meet, in the places you go. And so once you understand that, then you can see the other world. You can see that what it is that you like in life and what you enjoy in life and how to enjoy in life. And, there are certain things that came up that I thought, oh God, I've not done that for a while. So it was quite enjoyable. I started off with the 5 YouTubers, then I went on to 5 friends, and you can even take this even further. So let's have a look. So the first one was Mr. Beast. I know he's like the popular YouTuber, this, that and the other, but I do like his positive, hard worker, he don't give up attitude. And I mean, and even he produced like 1,000 videos, and then suddenly it clicked for him on how to do that. And that's a little bit like the spiritual journey, really, because the more you do something, the more you get shown how to do it, and the more then you don't sort of give out the energy of being desperate and wanting things and this, that and the other. Then all of a sudden it starts to flow as you align yourself with the universe, as you start to become one with yourself. You then get guided and how to do it and the best way to do it and this, that and the other. And so I like that sort of the connection that he has, that through doing all this hard work, and you can see he's just so passionate about what he does, and he generally is caring, and he's definitely making a difference. He piles all the money he makes back in, and he changes people's lives, and I know some of it is for entertainment, and I know some of it, but you could see he just loves what he does, and that really must ignite so many people to do that. So he's one of the guys. PewDiePie, I didn't come across PewDiePie for a long time. It was actually Mr. Beast that sort of like triggered me, but I just love the way that he comes across as he doesn't care, old PewDiePie, but I think deep down he really does care. But it's just that attitude he has that shows that, you try anything, do anything. There's no limits to what you can do. I mean, they all give him a stick about the way he does his videos and this, that and the other, and he's become more professional now and this, that and the other. But it's that don't care attitude. It's got him through doors and got him to do things and achieve things in life. And that's maybe why he's, got so many subscribers, really. He just loves to have fun. You can see. You just wish that you could have a mate like that you could just go out and just have so much fun. And then when he gets with Marcia, his wife, the connection there is incredible. They just seem it must have fun all the time. I know that's not reality. You're not going to have fun all the time with your partner, one thing or another. But it just seems that even when they come to camera, whether they change or whatever, but I don't think they will do, they just find things to have fun. I think that's part of life, really. And one thing I really resonate with, that I just love to have fun. I'd like to find fun in any situation by just enjoying the moment. So, you know, and it's probably one thing that I have had quite a few good, real good, close friends who I have enjoyed, and I've had a few partners that are like that, and I think they're the best relationships ever, where you can actually share and just have fun on your journey. So another one that I quite enjoy at the moment is a YouTuber called Sweet Anita. She has Tourette's and she just makes me laugh. But I think what's about her is I just love her open and honest approach to sharing her struggles. You know, she lays it all out there. She tells you straight. She tells you about her Tourette's and how it's caused her problems and this, that, and the other. But at the same time, she has so much fun with it. You know, even like laying everything out there to bear and being open as she is. You know, she's showing everybody that it doesn't matter if you have something that you feel is not the norm or whatever, that you can still enjoy life, you know. And I know she's had a lot of hardships. You can tell by the way she is, but that made her into the person she is. And I just love her attitude and the way that she is just hilarious. Without even trying, that's the main thing. She's just so much fun without even trying. She'd be a great person to have around as part of just to have a laugh. And it's not because of her Tourette's. I think genuinely she is a funny type person anyway. So yeah, and she always looks like she wears her heart on her sleeve as well, and is genuine with that. So there's a common denominator with what I like about these people, which resonates with me, and as you can start to see, and you can then start to pick the real key ones and focus on them, you know, to change your life in that way. And there's the next one I got is Curiosity Incorporated. This guy just goes round finding little treasures, and I just love the whole idea of that. You know, he's a genuine soul. He loves what he's doing. He's loving sharing it with the world. He loves the excitement of finding gems in the strangest of places. And that resonates with me because I like the insights that I get from even just walking down the street. Now my eyes have been awoken to the world and what there is out there. And there's a lot of things that I probably see or hear from people that other people don't recognise. I call them hidden gems. So people, I think, that's a message for me. I've got to take note of that. Or I see a connection to if they're in pain or there is something going on in their life, and I can trace back to where it came from and what caused it, and the programming and even in the past life the traumas, and so I'm fascinated by all the connections that everything's relative to making that person into the person they are. And I think this guy is the same. He's always can find little things to share and get so excited by it, you know, even though some people might think some of the stuff is junk. But to him, it's like a hidden gem that he can find and share with the world. So that's what I get from him. And the last but not least is Adventure and Naps. Alana from Canada. She's sharing her experiences, and it's quite funny, really, especially when she goes on about certain words and the way we act. You know, we don't even like sort of realise that what Great Brits or English or whatever you want to call us are like, to be honest. And some of the things of somebody's perception of what they think of us and this and the other is really funny, and she really does it in a really good and fun way. Sharing her experiences, and another person that's open, and you can tell that she's just open and just loves to share and excellent. And it also, because I'm also travelled a lot, you know, as a young kid I lived in Australia and I worked in America for 3 months, and I've been for a few places, so I love all that sort of like quirky differences. And I mean, I was working in a camp in America for the first 2 weeks. Nobody understood me. Now, you know, I do think I speak English, but I didn't realise the English speak a lot of slang. So they couldn't pick up what I was going on about, you know, giving somebody some stick. They just did not understand what that was. And so I had to then speak very dictionary English and then to them get them. But I think after a couple of weeks, they got used to my slag as well, so it was all okay. But it's just fascinating that you can go to America and still feel as though nobody can understand what you're saying, sort of thing. So, but it was interesting, and it's so interesting that this person just brings so much joy to the screen. And I just love that about her, that she just has a laugh doing it. You can see that she just enjoys doing it. And so then what you can also do is you can then look to friends. Pick 5 of your friends. I've done that. I won't mention names because I don't think it's right to mention names. But one of my mates is always having a laugh. He just enjoys life, and I can be myself around him. And I think that's very important. And that's what I like about people that I'm friends with, or myself, that I can fit into any situation. I mean, I was best man at a Muslim wedding, do you know what I mean, sort of thing, and I had the greatest time of life. And all I was going to do is, because people were like, oh, you got to worry about this, the Muslims, and this, that, and the other, da-da-da, and da-da-da. Well, no, I've been best mates with the Muslim, and you know what? We've had the greatest time and the greatest friendship ever. There's some things that, because of the culture, that, don't quite understand, and this, that, and the other, but then you just talk to each other about it. But I was best man at a wedding. I didn't have to talk, and I ate gorgeous food. What more could you want out of life? And you know what? I just smiled, enjoyed it the whole time, and I had an amazing day. And I think when you enjoy life, you don't see that there might have been people saying stuff about me and this, that, and the other. I didn't care. My best mate, I wanted to do what's right for him and his family. Do you know what I mean? And that's all that mattered. And I think sometimes you can focus too much on we are all humans at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean, sort of thing. And there's good in people and there's bad in people. And my mate's one of the good ones. So it doesn't matter to me, because I'm just going to enjoy the experience. One of my other friends has got a heart of gold. She loves to help people and is hard working, and I think that is another thing that I resonate with. And that's sort of the person, me, into a T, really. I just love helping people, even though sometimes they might not want help, but still I try to be. And then one of my other friends is very supportive, dependable, fun to be with. We have a laugh all the time, so that's great. And I've got another mate who's a little mad. He's a great laugh, easygoing, dry sense of humour, and is a bit naughty. He says things that really you shouldn't really say, but it's fun stuff. And I think we've all forgotten this. That, you know what I mean? As long as it's not meant in a nasty way or being horrible or anything, then just having a laugh is having a laugh. Do you know what I mean? Sort of thing. And that's why sometimes Ricky Gervais makes me crease, but other times I just think, oh no, Ricky, come on. But each to their own, sort of thing. And one of my other mates, he's genuine and caring, and he's a laugh, fun to be around. Loves films like me, and so we had a common interest in sport as well, and just a great mate. It's a bit of a shame that I've moved away as much as I have, so I can't be with all my friends at times, but we could meet up and it'd just be like nothing has changed. We still have that connection, we still have that friendship, and I think you find that. But once you can find the good in people, your life looks a bit different. You realise, and I think in a lot of the senses, we attract certain people to learn. I mean, we attract people we don't like to learn as well, I don't saying it's all good, but being with people that just gets you and you can have a laugh with and one thing and another, then it makes life so much easier, and it's so much better when you could be around those people and just be yourself and one thing and another. So yeah, this was just a little way to see your star qualities, because what you like in other people, you like because you are like that as well. That's why you're attracted to certain people. You can choose anybody on YouTube, and you still would find good points on each person that you resonate with. And that's the secret to finding your star qualities, is that there's messages all around you. There's signs all around you, you know? And it's given me a good point now that maybe I need to get back out and watch a few films. I need to get back out with the people that I have a laugh with and enjoy, you know, and maybe do more of laughing and enjoying in life and sharing with people, because I loved all those times. I've met some magical people and had some wonderful times. The only thing is that have travelled a lot, so I've left some good friends behind that, you know, I wish it wasn't the case, but it's just the way my life has been, moving and travelling and helping throughout the world, you know. And so that's just the way it is, you know. And I hope some of them, because I know some of them got upset with me and because I've not kept in touch and this and the other, but life is just a journey, you know, and certain people come at certain times and that's the way it is. And maybe you'll meet up again, who knows.